Hey everyone, Dr. Frunkey here with the third and the final installment in the unboxing trilogy of the Olamic Rainmaker. So if you've been following along, you know that I've had a bit of an issue with my Olamic custom order. I ordered a custom Rainmaker, which you'll see right here in front of you, with these amazing features here, but if you'll know, I sent it back to them initially because it had some scratches on the blade, and there were some other sort of small issues that I wanted fixed, so I had them change the liners back to silver. I got a Mokume back spacer, and I needed them to fix the blade a second time because they sent it back with the original blade on it. But this time, and the last time, they have sent it back to me in absolutely perfect condition. Now, unfortunately, it's taken 3 tries to get it right, but I think that this is really just representative of the fact that Olamic is going through an expansion right now. They have a lot of new staff that are working there, and they just have a couple of little bugs to work out. You know, Eugene, the owner, has been very, very receptive and very quick to talk to me. I will say that he was very apologetic for the small issues that I had, and then for returning the blade with the scratches on it. But he has done an amazing job. He reground the blade, he put the labels on it himself, and it just looks absolutely spectacular. So the blade is totally redone now. It looks really, really, really amazing. I love the compound grind. Some of the people out there in the community have said that they don't really like the look of the compound, but I'll say that I do really, really like it. It's a unique look. It provides it a little bit of extra functionality in the sense that you've got a more narrow hollow grind and a deeper hollow grind over here. I should say a thicker hollow grind. The scratches on the top swedge are gone now. That looks amazing. So this knife is finally the way that it should have been from the very beginning. So I'll kind of go through the details again. We've got a 4.125 inch blade of CTS XHP done in a machine satin compound hollow grind with the harpoon swedge. It's got hand finished satin flats. We've got curved Mokume bolsters here. I wanted to get this on camera early because if you know anything about Mokume, this is typically copper and silver. The copper is going to patina over time, so it's going to lose this look that it's got right now, and I wanted it to be on camera fresh and clean. I do carry my knives. Nothing is a safe queen in my collection. This will get used. This will be enjoyed. I'm going to carry it right after I finish this video and go around with it. It's got marbled carbon fiber handles here. I noticed what I thought was maybe a typo on the original certificate of authenticity, but this one actually, it says carbon fire, and somebody pointed that out to me on the original video, but I've now seen them write it a couple of times, so I actually think that they call this look carbon fire, and I actually love the fact that that is the name of it. That's really cool to me. We've got titanium hardware. I got that originally done in gold as well as the frames, but I wanted to get it turned back into a satin titanium finish, and I think it looks better overall with the design of the knife. Of course, as you can see in there, they've got the jeweled frames going on. Let's get a light in here, shine it in there so you can actually see it is jeweled all throughout on the inside there. Absolutely beautiful. I've got the Mokume backspacer here and the Mokume clip. This is just a beautiful, beautiful knife. It's a liner lock. It is titanium on steel, but there's not a hint of lock stick. I actually really kind of like the way that the blade meets up with that liner lock. It kind of meets inside there. Everything on this knife is designed in a unique way. Now, I will address something else that folks have been pointing out, that you can see the detent ball hole on the blade sitting right there. I will go ahead and magnify that up a little bit. I don't know if you can see that it does have a detent ball ramp on it, so it's a nice and smooth transition on and off the detent ball. I don't particularly mind that. I think it's just an element of the knife. The pivot is pushed so far forward on this knife, and I think that that adds to the overall design of the knife because it allows for a whole lot of blade to be crammed into this handle here, so you get a nice long blade. I've got a nice forward finger choil. I always like to have one of those so I can get a nice forward grip for a nice controlled cutting technique right there. I'm absolutely in love with this knife. It is finally the knife that it always should have been. I am finally growing my custom knife collection. If you follow me, you'll know it started out with the Curtis F3 here in green. It also includes the Peter Rizzenti Custom Nirvana. I am very happy that my humble little custom knife collection is continuing to grow. This is a wonderful addition to that. Thank you, Eugene and Olamic Tactical, for coming through and creating a beautiful knife that I have only dreamed about having, and for a fairly reasonable price. I mean, it was not very cheap. This knife came in somewhere in the ballpark of $900, but it's worth every penny of it to me. I get a lot of satisfaction from knowing this is built to my spec. There are no other knives like it, and I'm going to carry the hell out of it and enjoy it. And you better believe this will be in a bunch more videos. Follow me on Instagram at Dr. Frunkey, where you can see a lot of pictures of this and other knives. I've got a few more knives on the way, so there'll be some more unboxings. I've got some things that need some final diagnoses and some final reviews. So I appreciate you guys following along with this saga. I want to just commend Olamic for taking one for the team and being very gracious and very quick to help me out and to fix the problems that I have. I will say their warranty and their service is second to none. I've never had someone respond that quickly and take care of something that quickly for me in almost any business dealing, particularly material goods. So props to Eugene and his customer service team. We'll check out the centering is spot on right there. Props to them. Thank you so much, Olamic Tactical, for making the knife of my grail knife right here. I've always wanted to have a knife with Mokume carbon fiber, and here it is right in front of me. So let me know what you guys think of this knife down below. Would you return a knife 2 times to have it perfected and given back to you, even if it's done in a timely fashion? Honestly, the exchange for mailing it back and getting it back, this has only taken right under about 2 weeks. So very quick transitions, even though I had to mail it back a second time. So really not a lot of complaints there, not a lot of delay in getting the knife back. Thanks for stopping by, guys. As always, this is Dr. Frunkey saying take care.